Hi Aries, and welcome to my page, Messages from Venus. This is your reading for the first 6 months of 2019. Please check out the general reading that the general video that I'm doing for all the signs for the first 6 months, where I describe the energy that I feel is going to be affecting all of us, like in a whole. Check out any sales that I have going on. I have a lot of changes and things that I'm starting already from this year, meaning 2018. So you're going to watch this in 2018. And yeah, just I guess let's start with your reading. So I hope everyone is having a fantastic day wherever you guys are. So, the card is get support. And I'm going to read to you guys what it says. One reason gypsies have a good health record is the role the family plays in establishing a positive health environment. When a gypsy gets sick, it's not uncommon for 6 or 8 other gypsies to accompany her to the doctor. Such family participation provides not only a support system for all ill member, it also creates a high expectancy for getting well. Similarly, it's much easier to be creative if the environment both support and expects if your environment both supports and expects new ideas. How can you create a support system around you? Oh my goodness, Aries, what's going on here? Who's not supporting you? Who's not supporting you? I'm seeing you like going up the stairs, and then somewhere along the line something happens and someone like takes one of the steps off and you're like, oh shit, so how am I gonna make it now? Or someone tips your ladder as opposed to like supporting you, as opposed to doing things that are good for you. So let's see what's happening, Aries. So I'm gonna pull out the cards for you guys. Give me a second. Oops. Okay, so there's a lot of disruptive energy. There's a lot of chaos where you reside or with whom you're with. It's very disruptive. People chatting up a store. Maybe you work for like a customer service represent as a customer service representative, and it's like too much. You want to like cut everyone's head off because by the time you get home, you're like, this is not working out for me. This is not the environment I want to be in. And so because you're telling yourself this is not the environment you want to be in, you kind of like seclude yourself, not speak to a lot of people in regards to your feelings. And it's not creating a positive environment for you, or an environment where you feel like you have to continue to work or you want to continue to work. I also feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a lot of people within your relationships and within your environment, and they're not healthy relationships at all. Actually, I also feel like because they're not healthy relationships, you're going the opposite way, or your roads are crossing themselves as opposed to making themselves parallel or opposite of one another. Your roads are not supposed to cross. When your roads cross, you can miss a better opportunity, and it like leaves you. So if you don't have support from either your team members, your marketing skills, from people around you, number one, you're not going to get along with people, and number two, you have to speak up and tell them that that's how you feel and that's what's happening. Or number three, nothing will get done properly. I feel like also things are changing for the positive when it comes to your love life and your relationships, but know that you have to go through the rough patch first. You have to let go of like the emotional things and the emotional attachments and like the upscale or the upswing of things, and not being too attached when things are so perfect and wonderful, because when things are not so perfect and wonderful. It's when you see people for who they really are, and or situations for whom or what they really are. And you also know who has your back and who's ready to fight for you as well when you're not emotionally attached to bullshit. Let's see this card. Okay. I also feel like you need to exercise a little bit more. You should be exercising, not allowing yourself to be cut out of breath, so that you yourself can create a support system for yourself in your own body. Okay, so you kind of have to like create it for yourself as opposed to just, you know, the outside of whom you are. I also feel like there's a lot of communication, but it's a lot of like face-to-face communication, tug and pull communication. You're telling the person whom you're in a relationship with exactly how you feel, and they might not be ready to hear that. If you guys are single, there's the things that you have to offer, and the type of person that you are, and the type of fighter that you are is not something that other people are ready to receive. And so therefore you come off as someone who is not emotionally stable, as someone who's not emotionally prepared to have a relationship. They don't see the beauty of the fact that you can hold down the fort. Okay, so I hope you guys have a fantastic 6 months and or day wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.